channel. Thank you so much for always tuning in anytime I upload a new video. Thank you for my old subscribers, and if you are new here, just go ahead and click the subscribe button to join the family. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I also like to see your comments in the comment section below. If you don't already know, I'm Okeke Jennifer Onyinye. So my name is Onyinye Jennifer Okeke. Okeke is my surname, and my tribal name is Onyinye, and my English name is Jennifer. So I decided to change my YouTube channel name from Beautiful JJ to Onyinye Okeke TV because I can actually relate to that. Onyinye Okeke is my name, like my own name, like I defend it anywhere I go. So that's why I decided to change from Beautiful JJ to Onyinye Okeke. So today's video is going to be about Q&A. You guys asked me a lot of questions because I asked you guys. Yes, I was the one that requested that you guys should ask me questions in the previous 2 or 3 previous videos. I told you guys to like ask me any questions concerning either my personal life or like my salon, my business. So before I start answering all your questions, I want to show you guys the hair I'll be wearing for today's video, and it's called Sogoodhair. This is one of my favorite companies, or one of my favorite hair companies. They sent me this hair. It got to Nigeria within like 3 to 4 working days. So I got the hair very fast. So this was how it actually came in this cute box. So opening the box, get to see like the hair itself, the hair in this bag, like a transparent bag. Then I've actually opened the hair before anyways. Inside the wig box, I found this stocking scarf, and it also came with a scarf to tie the hair down. That's when you are trying to lay the closure down. It also came with a pair of lashes, and also came with elastic bands that looks like bra straps. I like the fact that the closure is already bleached and it's a ready to wear wig, and the wig also came with combs inside of it. Inside the cap you get like about 1, 2, 3, 4 different combs, and also a band. So I'm just going to like wet the hair with leave-in conditioner and water.
Oh my God, can't stay this high, this high. Oh my God, can't stay this high with you, yeah. Oh my God.
I like the texture of this hair. I like every single thing about this hair, the coils, I like everything. So these days I've been liking like short hairs now. So yeah, so if you want to see the details of the hair, you can check the description box below. The only thing I did to this hair after wearing it on my head was just to mix water and leave-in conditioner together. So I mixed it inside a spray bottle and sprayed the water around the hair, used my hand to loosen up the coils a little bit. So yeah, this is what it is, or this is what it looks like after doing all of that. Back to the questions, but before I go into the questions, I just want to give you guys like a background story on how I opened the salon, or my journey towards becoming a hairstylist. Okay guys, I wrote some points down here in this book, so in case if I'm looking down like and talking, just so that I don't forget any points. So this is my own story. We'll start from there to up until when I opened the salon. Then from there we will talk about, or I answer all your questions. Like I told you guys before, there was a video I uploaded recently, I think 3 months ago. I told you guys that my mom had a salon when she was, even before she started giving birth to us, she had a salon, and that was how my dad even met her. My dad met her in her own salon. My dad brought his mother to come make hair in my mom's salon. That was how my dad was able to meet my mom in the salon, and then from there, the rest is history. After their wedding, my mom decided to close her own salon because she was finding it difficult to combine the two, motherhood and business. Try to close down the business. And then my auntie opened her own salon, I think using almost the same things or the same equipment. Then I was little when she opened her own salon. I was always going to my auntie's place to help her out. Salon work is not easy. You wash people's hair, and from there I started learning how to comb people's hair. So that was how I was able to learn how to comb. So I started making my siblings' hair. They would always come for me to, like, you know, do their hairs, like all those hairstyles for the wig from schools. And then before you know it, my elder sister started growing up and she was like, I should add attachment. So making hair was just so easy for me. I didn't practically learn from anywhere. I just started making people's hair. So I was making my siblings' hair up until I gained admission. I studied microbiology in University of Jos. You know, during the period of schooling, I didn't have the chance to like make people's hair because I was really busy working hard to make good grades. So I didn't count hairstyling as one of the things that I would do in future, or like a career that I would take part in. I put in all my efforts, my energy in schooling, reading and passing my courses, because my dad had always wanted me to like become a nurse. Anyways, all those words are just background stories. Guys, I don't want to divert from the main gist. So I was supposed to graduate in 2015. I couldn't graduate because I was having some issues with chemistry. I did something wrong. That's the simple truth. I did something wrong, but I was hoping that they would, like, you know, waive it for me. I failed. It's a prerequisite course that I failed. It's a linked course. If you don't pass it, you won't get to do the next course. So you have to pass that particular course before you get to do the next course. So that was what happened. I had a prerequisite issue. I failed one of it and I was about to graduate. I just decided to like write the both courses together, both the linked course and the main course that I failed. So I decided to write the both of them together. I passed it, but they caught me, and the lecturer said that he won't waive it, so meaning that I'll have to come back to write the exam, and that was how I got like an extra year. And apart from that, I also had like relationship issues that year, 2015. 2015 was rough for me. 2015 through 2016 it was so rough for me. You know, when you're supposed to graduate, you find yourself not graduating your mates, and then you're not having relationship issues. Anyways, guys, before then I schooled in Jos. So during my school days, we used to have like a crisis. You know, Jos used to have crisis that they will ask us to come back home, and we'll stay for like 6 months. So during the 6 months, I always work, and the kind of work I do is like this ushering job. Ushering job is like all those events where you get to see ushers standing to help, you know, organize the event. So I used to be one of those girls that used to like work in all those events, big events. At the end of the day, they pay you like from 5,000 naira upwards. Back to the gist, when I couldn't graduate with my mate, I had to come back to Abuja where my parents stay. So I came back to Abuja and then I started doing ushering job. I didn't want to stay at home, and I had the idea of opening my own salon, employing hairstylists. So when I came back for the first, you know, when they resumed, I came back home. That first semester month, I just started to, you know, focus, put in all my energy into making money. So that was how I started to continue with the ushering job. So I was doing ushering job back to back. I did a lot of ushering jobs. I did Star promo, I did Guinness promo, I did Absolute promo, I even did MTN events, you know, and then I'll do like the promo weekly, and then I'll do like wedding events, weekends. The weekends events paid more than the promos. I did that for about 4 to 5 months. So that was how I was able to raise money to open the salon. So yeah, I opened the salon out of anger. And opening the salon, I budgeted in my mind or in my head. I wanted to save up to like 700,000. But I was only able to save up to 500,000. So immediately when I got to 500,000, I just went straight up to open the salon. Just imagine, I opened the salon without having a generator. I had just one towel. I just find myself opening the salon because I just had, I don't know, something just gave me that confidence that you will try with this salon business, and that's how I've been growing gradually. Guys, you don't have to wait until when you have complete money to do whatever you want to do. If you have it in your mind, or if you feel that you will try with something, just go ahead and do it. So that was how I was able to open the salon, just in case any question is coming from there. So now let's move over to the questions. I just took my time to go through all the comments and then summarize all the questions. So I'm going to, and I wrote the questions here in this book. So I'm going to be reading out the questions or writing them somewhere here. You know, I'll be writing them out, or maybe somewhere here and be answering them. So the first question is how to manage a hair salon, guys. This question is something that I cannot really, explain. Like I said before, I didn't learn from anywhere, and I just started it, and I made a lot of mistakes in the first year of opening the salon. A lot of mistakes. In short, let's say first 2 years I made a lot of mistakes, but I keep praying. There's nothing like putting your business in the hands of God. It takes control. So I think that's what I've been keeping the business going, and with the fact that I always tell God to help me manage it. Things like checking stock, I didn't learn it from anywhere. I just found myself doing it. I think I'll just make a video on this topic. I'll make a different video on this topic. I don't want to blab too much because I don't want this video to be too long. So the next question is how to determine a style. So this depends on the location and the bills you pay. So you cannot compare, let's just say, for example, you can compare the price of a style in a salon that is in Wuse, let's say Wuse 2, and a style or the style price in a salon that is in Maraba. Wuse is like the heart of Abuja. That's where most celebrities go to make their hair, while Maraba is like for the regular people, so you cannot compare the prices there and the prices in Maraba. So you just have to sit down, check the bills you pay. That's how I determined my price. I didn't ask anybody for prices. I just sat down, calculated how much I spend in a month, how much I pay for rent, all that stuff, and then the location, if my clients will be able to afford the price. So the next question is how to keep up with the client's demands. Okay, for this question, what I usually do is sometimes I take in a week, I take like 2 days off. I just go back to check online. I do my own research as well. I check online, see the trending hairstyles, and I try to practice it. If I can't really get it, whenever I go to the salon, I discuss it with my hairstylist. We talk about the hair that is trending. We talk about it, and then we try to be creative. So that's how we keep updating our skills. So the next question is how do I open a YouTube channel? I can't really come up here and talk to you guys about how to open a YouTube channel because there are a lot of videos here. Just type here on YouTube, type how to open a YouTube channel, you will see it. Not a lot of videos, but if you want from a specific person you can actually relate to, you can check Kelechi, type Kelechi, Nigerian YouTuber. She's actually based in Lagos. So she's so good with YouTube, how to, film, edit, all the little things or all the things you need to know about YouTube. I would also leave her channel link or channel name, in the description box below in case you are interested. The next question is how did I start a business or starting a business? So I already told you guys the little story behind opening or starting the business. The next question is a tour of the salon. So like I said before, the salon is a small salon that I just started, I just started, but right now I'm planning to either expand the salon or I move. It depends. I'm still waiting for the Holy Spirit to talk to me concerning that. So it all depends on what God asks me to do. If He says, Jennifer, just go ahead to expand and remain in Karo, Abuja, fine, I remain there because I cannot just move over to Wuse 2 and not make income or make money. To the next question. So yeah, sorry, I deviated. I'm going to be doing a video on that. I'm not really showing you guys what my salon looks like. So I'm going to show you guys a video very soon. Okay, the next question is how much to pay hairstylists every month, and this depends on your location and okay, how to actually do this or how to calculate is calculate your income, subtract it by your bills or the payment or the bills you pay every month, including things like your rent, you know, maybe if you are paying light bill, water. Subtract your bills from your income. From there you get your profit. From there you know how much you can be able to pay your stylist every month. So that's the only way you can calculate it, because you cannot be paying your stylist from your pocket. So the next question is my experiences. Guys, I'm going to make a video on this, my experiences. I've had lots and lots of experiences. I've made plenty mistakes, because the next question is my mistakes. I've made plenty mistakes, both client experience, neighbors experience, hairstylist experience. God, sometimes I used to come back home and I'll be crying to my mom, because some stylists are just so heartless. It only takes the grace of God, though, my dear. If you want to see like a video of my experience, guys, just leave a comment in the comment section below, because I cannot start talking about it here. Nah, so that this video don't get too long. So the next question is how much capital did I start with? The capital, I already said it. I started with 500,000 naira cash. That was how much I saved before opening the salon, but subsequently I still had to put in more money into the business, and I did that for like a year. The next question, how steady is the work like? Do you get customers every day? Nah, at all. I don't get customers every day. There are some days we just go to the salon and we sit down, you know, gist, and sometimes talk about trending hairstyles, or sometimes practice trending hairstyles, you know. So that's what we do when we are idle or when we are less busy. Days like let's say Tuesdays, Wednesdays, they're mostly very dull. We don't get customers. So the next question is salon location. My salon, or the salon, is actually located in Abuja, Nigeria, in Karo, Abuja, Nigeria. How do you cope with 2 workers? Okay, this is another good question, because getting a good stylist is just very, very difficult. How do I start this? How do I start answering this question? I don't know how I actually cope, but the only thing I do is I try to treat my hairstylist very nice. I try to treat them like family, and I also get to pray with them as well. I just try to build like a good relationship with them. So that's how I actually cope with stylists. Okay, the next question is, do I pay them salary? Yes, of course I pay them salary. I prefer paying them salary than the percentage thing, and I think this is best known to me. I feel salary is much better for me. So the next question is, do they do the same work? Yes, they both do the same work. They both know how to do the same styles, because sometimes if stylist A does not know how to do what stylist B knows how to do, I call the 3. In short, sometimes we do practice. We practice, like I said before, we do practice together. Whenever I find it difficult making a particular hair, because as a hairstylist you don't know it all, when I called the attention of the 2 of them, and then we, you know, put our heads together to, you know, look for ways to either learn it, or I go online, or I ask fellow hairstylists to teach us. And whenever I learn new hairstyle, I always come back to teach them as well. So I'm not stingy in teaching my girls or teaching my hairstylists how to make trending hairstyles. So the next question is, do I have my own personal client? Of course I do have my own personal client, and don't forget that the salon is not just a salon, it's a makeup and a hair salon. So I do have my personal clients. Sometimes I even go for home service on my own, you know, or if I'm busy I send my stylist to go for the home service or to replace me in that. So I do have my own personal clients that prefers me making their hair. So the next question is, do I work or do you work in the salon? Of course I do work in the salon. How you market or do the marketing ideas to grow the salon. Okay, practically the first thing I did was just to get a good location for the salon, because my salon is close to the road. That was an easy marketing way or marketing strategy. So the salon is close to the road, so that's another way. So what I did was, after opening, like, you know, making it open, like open it officially, I just made banners, I did flyers, I also did like promos, and then from time to time I get to send my clients messages. Sometimes I also go online to like do some marketing stuff too as well. So I post pictures online, I post videos online just to get clients as well. So people come from different parts of the states to make their hair. So yeah, that's how I actually do my marketing. The first thing to do is just to get a good location. Once you get a good location, you are fine. That's the simple truth. Once your salon is close to the road or close to where people used to pass, clients will always locate you. And once you also know how to do your job, like you know your job very well, clients will always find you. So the last question is how I cope, or how do you cope with your hairstylist. So I just explained that I treat my hairstylist as family. We've come to the end of this gist, or the end of this talk, or the end of the Q&A. Hope it's not too long, guys. I'm so sorry if it's too long, and I'm sorry if I was all over the place. I'm so sorry, guys. So yeah, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to check the details of this beautiful, gorgeous hair. I know you guys like it. So don't forget to check the details of the hair in the description box below, and like I said before, give it a big thumbs up. You can also share this video to friends and family. You know, you never can tell who you're helping with this video. Somebody might learn one or two things from this video, so just go ahead to share the video to friends and family. Subscribe if you haven't, join the family, and I'll be uploading things about my life, about salon as well. And if you have any other further questions, you can also leave it in the comment section below. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.